Another weekly podcast, back to back. Yes, the Magpod is back. It's episode 7, and it is another of our mini-magpods. My name is Matt Allen, and alongside me, as always, my co-host, Mr.
Timbo Chilla.
Wow, what a pleasure again. Another Thursday evening here at the Nest as we look out onto the hallowed turf here at Bateau. We're seeing, so I don't know who they are walking off. I don't know any of their names, to be honest. Probably another club making use of the fine facilities that we've got here. They're lucky.
Yep.
How lucky are we? And how lucky am I to be here opposite you again, Bots?
Thank you. Cheers, Matty Al. But just before we start, we've got to talk about your attire tonight.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm shorts are on. It was a nice 27-degree day. I had the final coaching session with the Year 12s from Lakeland Senior High School today. Bit emotional at the end of it.
Yeah.
Got a little round of applause from the boys and the girls there. It's been a smallish group, about 10 to a dozen, generally about 8 or 9 each week. But we've been going since the start of term 1. And there's been some nice little bonds. I got some fist pumps from some of the cooler young fellas there today, and they are such a lovely bunch of kids, like top class, really respectful. They've got into it. Some of them they'd have their weeks when we were out there, and they weren't that keen or interested to do anything. And I spoke to them about that today, and I said, but whilst we had that, sometimes on the other side of it, every single one of you have shown that you've picked up something great to do on the hockey field.
Perfect.
And so, like really lovely bunch of kids and a really worthwhile project for us as a club to support, because this is our future. The school next door is our future, and we have to invest our time in it. But, lovely kids. So a little bit emotional.
Well done. But I hope you weren't wearing that shirt while you were
I was wearing the shirt. So tell the listener what the shirt is.
I don't mind the club, the Tassie Tigers, the hockey one, but maybe the name on the back.
What's wrong with the name on the back?
Oh, Gill.
What?
Surely.
Gobindraj Gill is my favourite Tasmanian Fremantle player.
Oh, over Devo?
Over Dim Teven, yes, of course.
All time, though? All-time Tassie Freo player?
Oh, yes, because he's the only one who's given me any shirts.
Okay, fair enough.
With his name on the back.
All right, so you can wear the Gill shirt proud. Hopefully he's back.
Got 2 of them. And I've got another one as well from a relationship with the former media guy at Tassie Hockey.
For a bloke who's, only played 3s at Freo, you've got a lot of state shirts.
Look at the key ring. What's that say there?
Oh,
hang on, what's that?
Are you a founding member or something? Yeah. Look at this.
Tassie Tigers.
A member 2022.
Foundation member.
Jeez. I'm missing out.
Go the Tigers. Why do you think all the players come here from Tasmania? It's my love as a foundation member of the Tassie Tigers. That's what does it.
I thought it was a connection through Smoo that we had.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. There was a party at Stevens Reserve many years ago. It was a fancy dress one, and Smooth and his partner at the time both turned up with cut out watermelons for the hats. Yeah, very impressive.
Yes,
that was a good night.
I remember a little bit from that night.
No,
yeah. Until you said that, I forgot about it. All right. Anyway, let's move on.
So a mini Magpod, no interviews this week. Some great feedback from our chat with Dazza last week, though. I even listened back to it, and it was even better. Not being involved in it, just to sit back and to actually take in Daz's journey with stuff. So it was I think really a worthwhile chat.
It was a lot more articulate than I expected. So
it came particularly after all the knocks to the head, and
I played with him, and I only thought he had maybe 4 or 5 words in his vocab. So to hear a lot more. It was quite nice, and obviously paid tribute to his family as well. Allowing him to play. I think just putting up with him full stop is good enough. But congratulations, Daz. Obviously, we'll get to the results later. But
we need to probably cover the fact that all he was interested in was a win in the game. We did get a win, 8-4, and of the 8.
Oh, can I just make a comment about that? So I come off after I finished my game, missed their game, obviously. Come off and. All we get past is a message. Oh, Daz had a stroke on the field. Obviously,
oh dear. Well, good thing is in KB's line of work, she can sort out the defibrillators.
She probably would have just left him out there, I reckon, flying around like a fish. But yes, the old man didn't have a stroke on the field. He completed one, which was all put all over the social media. Congratulations, Darryl. So yeah, what was it?
8-4.
8-4.
8-4.
Still 4 goals in. Come on.
I did get a stat from Clayboy on that.
One of the good managers.
And it was with regard to the length of time between goals.
Oh, a stat. I love one of these.
Just been looking. Daz's last goal in ones was against Wasps in round 4 of 2018 in a 4-0 win. So if what he tells us is right, his second longest drought has been broken.
The other one's still going?
Yeah. I don't know how far back are you going. What are we going to? 78, 79, something like that. Okay, moving on. So look, great stuff there. This won't be a long one. I do have. I've done some prep.
I've done some prep. I've got some stuff written today, down. That's what's going on at the club.
I've got all of our men's side covered for an update for everybody, as promised last week in MagPod. Don't forget, you do get MagPod here on the YouTubes. Not everybody might know where to find it, so if you're telling a mate where to go, just go to YouTube at Fremantle Hockey Club, and you can click in for it. Yeah,
there's a playlist there as well.
Yeah, that's right.
I worked it out.
Struggle sleeping at night.
Oh, we'll put you to sleep.
Go from episode 1 all the way through to the end of episode 6 and soon to be episode 7. You'll be fine. Of course, follow us on the socials as well. Facebook, X, and Instagram. Yeah,
we've got a few exciting things coming up around the club.
Oh, okay. If you want to stop me from letting everybody know what the social links are, that's fine. Because I can't. Because it's different names on different socials.
Oh, well, get onto it.
Instagram at Magpiesgram.
Yeah. Oh, that is
the YouTube's at Fremantle Hockey Club.
Yeah.
Twitter, X at Freo Hockey.
Oh,
and on Facebook at Fremantle Coburn Hockey Club. Maybe.
I think you're right. Actually,
you'll find it.
Yeah.
If you search that.
Freo Hockey usually.
And like and subscribe, and that way you don't miss out. You don't miss out news on how to order your Thursday night dinner food,
like I did last week.
Chicken enchiladas this evening.
Oh, delicious!
And do you want to know what's going up next week?
Oh, yes.
I've just got to scroll down to Lisa's message. Lasagna, garlic bread and salad next week. That is a must. That is always going to be a must. So the links will be out on Sunday or Monday. Do get in and pre-order to make sure your order is available.
Yep.
I nearly missed out on my burger last week.
It
was saved. You missed out on my burger.
No, I missed out on my burger because I forgot to order.
Beautiful. It was honestly sensational. So
they look
happy.
Good. Enchiladas were good tonight, though. I will pay that.
I'm waiting for one. Well, hopefully there's one left for me in the hot box.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Just on club communication, this is obviously one way you can find out about things that happen around the club. But I was delighted to see the return of the Magpie, the club newsletter, which goes back to the 1930s in its origin.
Yeah.
We've been pretty consistent over the years in keeping it going out there. But the Magpie's back, and Charlie Wyatt's at the helm. I don't know if there's any helpers in there, but there's certainly a few different articles in there. And we get a shout out.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. Beautiful photo of you as well in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about, Botsy.
Oh, it's just taking your best angle. You and your natural habitat.
Yeah.
At the club.
But I just don't know if I feel comfortable with that being, particularly as it's you and I that do the podcast.
Yeah.
It's the Mag. Look, so all right. So where's the shit photo of you?
That's actually one of my highlights in my life. That there's not many of them out there.
Ah, okay.
There was one floating around the men's group chat, but we won't. That's not suitable for this.
Tickets much?
No. Definitely not.
All right, good stuff. Couple of updates with some delays with the scoreboard, the new scoreboard getting up and running. It's probably fair to share this here. There's some issues with us receiving the equipment to be able to run things properly. It's all in hand. I'm making 3 phone calls a day every day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's going to make any difference to speeding things up, but it's in hand. And don't worry, there'll be some flashy stuff on the new scoreboard very soon.
Ooh.
More importantly, though, the new water fountain is 85% installed by Aaron Hazel. And he's done a wonderful job. It's in place now. So as you go towards the change rooms, you know, if you're in the kiosk and you're trying to see what's happening in the southern goal, you can't because there's that big bit of metal that's in between. Well, it's just the other side of that big bit of metal. So it's not going to obscure the view any more than is already obscured. Won't be in the way.
Where the bins have been hiding.
No, that's right.
Yep.
And, it's a bubbler. And then it's a bottle fill on either side with some nice Fremantle imagery on there. Mm-hmm. It's schmick.
And while you fill in your water bottle, you can charge your phone.
You can charge in exactly the same spot and see what's happening in that southern goal.
What
and
offer?
You can relay that information to the people that are in the kiosk.
Yeah. And then after you filled your water bottle up, you can go into the destination showers.
Yes,
destination
showers. Yeah. Use the right-hand one if you want the free soap.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. What more could you want?
What
ice bath after you've showered, maybe? We can take care of that.
We've got it all.
We've got it all.
Cocktail
at the bar? No chance.
No, we don't have that. No. But we've got a good variety and tap.
Yes, and thanks for the support of Nail Brewing.
Yeah, thank you. There we go. Another plug.
All right.
Do we want to know what's going on around the club now?
Have you want to go through something?
I've got my prep done.
There's another bottom at the window. Thanks, Riley Carr.
Thanks, Riley.
I was going to give you a positive mention later in the show. I might not do that now.
We've got to disinfect that window.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Riles. He's good to me, though. Anyway, we'll move on. Now, very important date coming up. 25th and 26th of May, Matty Allen. We've got our Indigenous round.
Yes.
I was a part of it last year. I've been a part of it the year before as well. A fantastic day. Good. It's just, I probably aren't articulate enough to actually promote it as well as it should. There's the one's coach going off. But yeah, 25th.
It's a podcast, Botsy.
Yeah.
People that are listening didn't just see what's happening out the window, so you need to say it looking out the window right now.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, exactly. But back onto the Indigenous round. Are we doing what we...
So a bit pared down this year. There's certain people aren't available. So the family and some of the guys have been involved in the past couple of years. There's a baby due on that weekend, and so
shouldn't have babies during hockey season.
Families are a bit more important at this time with it. But we'll certainly be putting all of our very best efforts in. We'll be having our Coolbardie Spirit Awards through our junior games. Excuse me. And the interesting thing this year is that we've now finally managed to pull in the junior Indigenous round and the seniors Indigenous round as well. So it's for the whole of Hockey WA. So we're not split in what we're doing across the youngies and the oldies. Really looking forward to it.
No, that's good. And then also we need to wish Jimmy Banks.
Jimmy Banks.
Happy 80th.
Happy 80th from a few days ago.
Yeah, around about 5 or 6 days ago. And then I think we don't know if we mentioned it last week with the excitement with Daz, but All Abilities started last week.
It did indeed. And what was great down there today is that I got a bit of an obstacle course set up for the Year 12 group, and then...
Did it get packed away?
No, it didn't this time. Thank you. And you know why, Bots? Because I put it down at the other end of the field. So any novice coaches...
weren't going to touch it.
Kale, Lane... had no chance of moving. But the 9-10 girls opened up their session tonight. Sorry, 7-8 girls opened up their session down there tonight using it. And then All Abilities kids got on and into there. We had the crazy catch and other bits and pieces around and about. So, it was good.
Yeah.
That's all. We're getting some...
interview from... he just can't stay away from them.
Hi, Daz.
Hey, Daz.
You haven't looked. Is anybody left? Is there anybody in the... No. This is obviously a feature of the pod. Oh, Sean's here now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we might as well get this all out of the way at the same time. If you could just make sure the gate's locked, the front gate's locked when you go out, back gate's shut, then we're safe. Cheers, brothers.
Thanks.
Bar's open, that's fine. I haven't finished yet, Sean.
Yeah, me either.
No, well, maybe we should cut this stuff out, but I think it gives it a certain authenticity about the work that we're putting in for this club. Our late nights.
It's
the bar staff have gone, the coaches are gone.
And we're still working.
We're still here.
We are here.
Yeah, only 15 minutes in.
But anyway, the all abilities, running, good numbers down, look like.
Yes, no, half a dozen down there tonight, so it's good. And that, I guess when we will be speaking to Monique Miller, who's driving that on behalf of the club in the next couple of weeks. But if you, as a magpie, you're listening to the pod at the moment, if you've got some family members or friends that could benefit from getting involved in the All Abilities hockey program, just bring them down. It's free. There's no charge for them to come down and just give things a try.
Yeah. That's what we're about here. Inclusivity and just having a go.
Yeah. Well, you get a game every week, don't you? So,
I don't. Not every week, but occasionally.
Maybe not that inclusive. Well, shall we go through some results?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, I have done some prep. So we mentioned before it was an 8-4 win for our men's ones against North Coast Raiders at the weekend. 4 goals for Ezra as well, for Aaron Hazel. A stroke for Dazza, as we mentioned, on his 450th. This week we've got a 1 p.m. game on Sunday down here at the Nest against Vic Park. They're sitting 3 points ahead of us at the moment in 7th spot. Yep. So a win will see us go ahead of them on goal difference. Yep. We need a win.
I think even the last couple of games that we played them here, it's been a pretty tight game.
Always a tight game. Yeah, always a tight game. Twos boys picked up the first win of the season on Sunday, 3-1 over Curtin, following a couple of draws and some pretty close defeats. Not huge defeats.
Good early.
Good opportunity for a win over Vic Park on Sunday. They've got a similar record. They sit 1 point behind us in 11th spot. Goal scorers in the grade so far. Brooksy's on 4. Riley Carr's on 4.
That's cute. Yeah, that's nice.
Threes, Div 4, 2-1 win away at Whitford's. That followed a 2-2 draw against Wolves the week before. So they're currently in 4th spot after 6 rounds, which ain't bad. We've fought away a fair bit in that Div 4 with our threes for a couple of seasons.
And really had to fight for that win on the weekend.
Yeah.
Big crowd there at Whitford's as well.
Was it?
Yeah, they had consecutive days, and they were coming hard right at the end. So it was a good win for the threes.
Well, they play another Northern Suburbs team this weekend in Lakers Ones. That's this Saturday. Could feature Pezin Shane Quinau, Charlie Clifton, and current Freo midweek 40s player Fav Singh. So there's plenty of Freo connections there. I'll assume they'll just roll over for us.
Probably.
That would be fair, wouldn't it? With the kind of connections that those boys have got with the club.
Well, how old are they now? They were older than me before.
Well, let's. Okay, so Lakers seem to have quite an old A-grade side. Any other clubs remind you of that?
No.
Our 4s, Div 6, they sit in 5th spot following a 2-1 win away to Rocco last week. They take on 4th placed Harleys this Sunday. Probably some more Freo connections in that Harleys team as well.
Dougie.
5s, Div 7 Black. Does this sound familiar to you?
I don't know.
A slow start with some heavy losses, but back-to-back 4-2 wins over Mods OGM and Whitford's. Home game on Saturday against 7th placed Ellenbrook. A win could see us go as high as 5th from 9th on the ladder at the moment.
Yeah.
Any comments about the 4-2 win this week just gone against Whitford's Bots?
Yeah, Augie's in form. He's scored 5 goals in 2 games. Dominate? Nah. Yep. Yeah. I got a hat trick.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to talk you through it.
Go on. Okay. All right. Okay. Go. But be quick. Like, you get 15 seconds per goal.
Per goal?
Yeah.
I don't need that. I need that
Time
for the
starts now.
All right. Intercept first one. Bang. Top, bottom left.
Top bottom left?
No, well, you got to give me 15 seconds, so I've got to whip it out. You're wasting my time.
No, but you need to get the information across.
Second one, tomahawk through the keeper. Third one, Cohen chipped it up my middle region, and I was protecting myself, and it deflected and went in.
Okay, so you stole a goal off Cohen.
No, it was going across the side.
Burjo told me that Cohen told him that you stole a goal off him. That it was going in. It was going in anyway.
I would have had another 3 goals if Cohen could have pushed the ball to me.
Did you buy a carton?
No, but thank you for passing me the ball as well, Colin.
Did you buy a car? Hat trick. So no. You're here on the show showing off about a hat trick.
We've got a deal in that side. The deal is, as soon as I get my hat trick, I can come off. That's it. That's my game done. I got my hat trick within 2 minutes of the last quarter, and they made me stay out there for the remainder of the game.
Ever thought you might need to play a higher grade?
No. I ran 2 kilometres for the whole game.
All right, 6 is Div 7 gold. Let's move on. Yeah. Currently 8th after 2 wins and 4 losses. A 4-1 loss last week to second place Reds. Home this Saturday versus Curtin Uni, who are on an identical points return, so that'll be a close one there. 7's Div 8 gold. These are all men's grades at the moment. Sit bottom after just the 1 draw. They had a 6-0 loss to Reds at the weekend, and they're home this Saturday at 7 p.m. Dream time.
There's a lot of games on Saturday, isn't there?
Yeah, they're taking on second place Curtin. Curtin 5s, I think that is. It's the only Curtin side that's anywhere near the top of the ladder.
That would be rare.
8's Div 9 gold. Currently second after a 1-1 draw against Wasps the weekend. They travel to 4th place Southern River on Sunday. That's Kenny Jane's team. It's got a good mix of youngsters, and some of the 50s boys are going down and helping out there. And so there's lots of support from some experienced players getting in and helping some of the younger kids in there. So I'm delighted to see them.
When we say
traveling
younger
well.
Kids, are we like 11, 12?
7, seven. Some 11, 12s in here because we don't have a men's. We don't have a boys 11, 12s team this year. So the numbers that we had that were signed up have moved into playing into these sort of
seniors,
7s, 8s, 9s grades for us.
That's awesome.
Which is great, Div 10 and 9s, they're 7th after a 1 win and 1 draw, although they lost 2-0 to YM last week. They travel to Hale on Sunday to play Newman. A win would see us overtake them into 5th place. Some Masters news. Why not? Let's go there. 40s Div 2, heavy 7-1 loss to Mods OGM. A strong side. I watched the majority of that game. On Saturday this week, they take on 6th place YM at home, looking to lift them off the bottom of the ladder. There's some good sides in there, and we've got quite a social 40s team. There's a few quite serious teams in there, but what's happening with the 40s on grass and things is all a little bit up in the air at the moment. 50s Divi 3. We've got some audio.
Who from?
Who from? Well, who was our correspondent last week?
Manny.
Yes, Manny was our guy. And again, I haven't listened to it. Let's just turn it up on the phone, and Manny, take it away.
Report time over 53s from Saturday's game. We got absolutely towed up by Westside Wolves. They dominated the play, probably had about 80% of the play as we went down 3-0. We dug in there, we had our chances, but just couldn't bring home the bickies. But on a brighter note, I backed up with the over 60s and managed to help them have a 4-2 win at home on Jimmy Banks' 80th birthday. Legend that he is, and it was a great way to celebrate his birthday. Poor over 60s need to learn how to sing the club song, because only me and Dowser battled it out. But we managed to send Jimmy off with a bit of smile on his face.
Oh, that was good. Thanks, Manny.
Thank you, Manny. I love that. I mean, if you're going to steal the thunder with some of the results and things that are coming up, can you let me know beforehand, though, please? Yeah. I've got this stuff scripted.
Yeah, well, you could have listened to it, I guess.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's on you.
It is.
Don't be blaming Manny.
It is on me.
We want more from Manny. That's what we want.
So they're only 3 points off third. They sit 7th at the moment, the 50s Div 3 team, but they got the bye this week. Oh. So a couple of blokes will go and have up the 50s 2s. They had an excellent 3-2 win over a pretty strong Mods, Old Guildford, Mundaring.
Because we had a couple of games out there, didn't we?
On Saturday, it was 3 back-to-back. Charles, very hard. They actually had some some jugs on. They had some tap beer on. Pretty good. There wasn't much on in the canteen, but it was a good vibe.
Yeah.
Very male, very over 40s, 50s male. And if that's your thing, you'd have loved it there. You'd have absolutely loved it.
And how did the last game go there?
Hang on, just hang on. Calm down.
Oh, sorry.
Calm down. 52s, they're sitting third going into Saturday's home clash against topside Vic Park. They genuinely had a really good win. A couple of the 50s ones boys helped out, just for a bit of interchange. But no, it's good. 50s ones, a narrow 3-2 loss to Mods on the same field after the 50s twos games. It's funny because there was about 6 blokes playing in that game that I'm sure played in the next game. My memory's not that great, and I mean it doesn't help if teams don't fill out cards because why would you need cards?
No, why?
Should
take the VO down there.
So this week, Bots, we're looking to avenge that 3-2 loss, and we're going to take on the table toppers Vic Park here at the Nest.
Yeah, on turf.
And a win is needed to keep us in touch with the top 4.
Yep.
We've got a full bench.
You're a turf side.
Blazer's back.
Oh, well.
Specifically, because he wants to give Horry from Vic Park a whack. And Andy, do you remember a guy called Andy Smythe who used to play with us years ago?
Did he?
Quite a tall bloke.
Was he a goalkeeper?
No, his brother, I think.
Right.
He always likes hitting it to the opposition. Anyway, he's playing for Vic Park this season, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes with the Panthers shirt on here at the Nest. Looking forward to that. 2:30 here on Saturday afternoon.
Yes, it'll be.
And when are you playing?
The game after.
4:00.
Yeah.
Lovely. You can come and support.
I will be there.
As Manny said, our over 60s men, they came up with a 4-2 win over Wolves, especially for Jimmy Banks, their coach, his 80th birthday celebrations. They got the bye this week. They sit 8th of 11th. And finally, our 40s midweek men, currently third after a 4-3 win over North Coast Raiders on Wednesday just gone. They're back at home here at the Nest on Monday evening at 6:30 versus Melville.
So that's what's going on in the men's side.
What do you got?
I don't have that comprehensive list that you've got. As you alluded to earlier, I was unprepared today. So
that's fine.
I've got just a quick rundown of our top 4 women's grades from last week. So our 4s, which is Div 7, they lost 1-0, which is actually quite a good result in a sense. They've been slowly building, so narrow loss there. So then our 3s had a very good, which is our Div 6 side, 4-0 win. I don't actually have who that was against. Then our 2s, that's how unprepared I am.
Just give us a rundown of results.
2s won 2-0 against...
Here's the thing, Bob. Never give away what you don't know.
Oh, yeah, but I do know they're at this one. They played that Mods Guildford. 2-0, had to do it really late, had to fight hard, 7 o'clock Sunday, prime time, out at Guildford. No energy out there at all. It just sucks the soul out of you. But anyway, the girls got the job done and they now sit second on the ladder. So
brilliant.
We're looking good. And then the ones girls had a very good win, 8-0, sitting pretty up top.
So was that Curtin you played?
Yeah, we did play Curtin. And then we move on to this week. I'll start again with our Div 7. They're playing on Saturday against Guildford. At Guildford against Kalamunda at 7 o'clock. And then we obviously we have a heap of games that are following the men here. So they just get the crowd warmed up for the main games. So our women follow is it the 2s or the 3s that we follow?
So you're talking about the morning games?
No, the
first?
afternoon. Oh, yeah, well.
On Sunday morning, then we got the 9-10 Div 4 boys at 9:30.
Yep.
9-10 Div 4 girls at 11.
Yeah.
And then when they step off, there's a half an hour break until the men's one start. So get down and support the kids. Come down early.
So then if the 2s are playing at 3:30, is that right?
So we go 1 o'clock 2:30, 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're at 4. The women's 1, 4 v Vic Park. Then our 2s are playing at 5:30 v UWA.
Yeah. And
to round it off, at 7 o'clock, our 3s are playing Hale. So big games, particularly for our 1s and 2s. So everyone's starting to chase us. So looking good. We've also want to welcome in another Tasmanian to the club. Lauren Canning arrived straight off the aeroplane today.
Straight here to the club? No, I didn't mean it before.
Club, trained well. We'll start in our top side, obviously, on the weekend. So midfield forward, we're liking scoring goals. We've already scored more goals this year than we did than our goal difference. Our goal difference is better than how many goals we scored last year. Yeah. So, we're cruising along, playing some good hockey, so make sure that you get down, watch the men, and then hang around.
It's going to be super day, really super day on Sunday.
And we
got rid of Mother's Day last weekend, so there's no excuse.
There isn't. And we got some news, don't we, about the men's side.
Oh, are we allowed to share?
Oh, he said yes. He didn't say yes, he just nodded his head. So that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yep. Anyway, the favourite son of the Fremantle Hockey Club, Matthew Bird, is making his return.
Who's favourite?
Well, mine, I guess. Greg. It's not Greg, so.
I like Greg more than I do his sons.
I think that's the same. Stevo's pretty good too.
No.
But anyway, he's making.
He doesn't play hockey anymore.
He's making his way back from his broken toenail that he's done or whatever.
Falling over in front of the goals in training.
Just training. That's why you don't train, Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone.
That is exactly why I don't train, Bots.
That's why I never did pre-season.
That's why I've never had a collarbone go.
Yeah, me either.
Don't train.
Don't train. Don't do pre-season. But Matt's obviously making his return, which will be handy inclusion there. So it'll be good. So yeah. Anyway, that's kind of all the news I've got rolling around here.
No, mate, I think that is perfect. I don't think we need any more than that for our mini-magpod episode 7. Lovely stuff. If you're out there on the field this weekend, Magpies, do go and give it a whack. I've got a little thing written down here, though. Yellow cards, Bots. Why have I written yellow cards down
there? Because we need to find out who's in the naughty corner. We need some duties done. I think there's been an awful lot of cards.
Riley Carr.
Oh, would have at least 3.
And one other have been to see me voluntarily and said I've got a card at the weekend. I've been told I've got to come and see you.
Ah, good.
Nothing else has come out from any women's teams, any men's teams, no junior teams. Hopefully there's not been too many yellows in the juniors.
No yellows in the women's yet, in the top 3 sides.
Don't believe it, but sure.
Yeah, no, we're good. And a certain umpire hasn't been umpiring us this year, so...
Okay, but we don't need to worry about them because we're all positive, aren't we?
We are definitely very positive around here. While we're on, you sent me an email this week.
Did I?
Yeah, the Magpie mates.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about this offline?
No, let's put it out there.
Okay.
Why not put it out to the club? We might get more members to help out.
We don't want more members. We want more ones, men's and women's players being affiliated with the junior team.
Well, then we'll talk about it offline.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll just start the theme music or something like that, and
there you go. Just
take us out.
Until next time, thank you.
This is why we do our admin beforehand.
Why?
Magpods done, but I was going to say Magpie. Magpies, have a great weekend. We look forward to seeing you around the club. Hopefully, be down here on Super Sunday to get behind our top grade men's and women's teams.
Yes.
All right, love you. Bye. Tell your mates, like, subscribe.